Yo, man, let me tell you. There was this character that came up with named Daddy Rich. Now, Daddy Rich was an idol of me. I'll admit that. In the ninth grade, and the 10th grade, Daddy Rich was the dude. This fool, you didn't go to Blair, huh? You went to, Daddy Rich went to Blair. Daddy Rich used to show up every day, 5 days a week. He'll have on different gangster attire. One day he'll have on the Godfather, the black Godfather with the black Dickie suit. With the old English letters on the side of his pants. Daddy Rich. Daddy on this side, Rich on that side. He had the Crocker Sacks on with the Crocker Sacks are these shoes that you get at Payless. A lot of people don't know. In LA, we call them Crocker Sacks, winos, same thing. You put a picture of them up. Those with the tongue flapped out and the old English D and the old English R. Now this is if we wasn't even, one day the next day he'll have on burgundy. The next day he'll have on blue. It wasn't about cripping or bleeding. It was about gangsterism. Okay. Just the golf hats, matching the Chuck Taylors, matching the Dickies with the silk BVD t-shirt. The silk one, not the white tee, the silk joint. With the golf hats, the gold golf hat with the tan Dickie suit. Whatever it was like, oh, Daddy Rich is killing it. Right. This nigga is gangster. And he always had the lokes on. He had a perm with the golf hat. And that was gangster. Whoa! Right. Well, it was to the point Daddy Rich always got the back seat of the bus all to himself. Nobody fucked with Daddy Rich. You didn't even question sitting in the back seat with Daddy Rich. Fool, you got on some old faded Dickies. Look at Daddy Rich shit. Right. Crisp. Cuffed just right. Heavy crease. Nigga, you can't even sit next to Daddy Rich. That nigga's so gangster. Well, one day, the bus picked up 2 passengers that are some students we hadn't seen in a while. Uh-oh. Yeah, Pearl and Escoban. And Pearl was pregnant. She got pregnant in high school by Escoban. Okay. Now, these kids weren't even kids. They was going through adult shit. Okay. When you have a baby, you pregnant, you about to drop a, you done been to the doctor, you done been to Lamaze, you've been in an adult shit. You're not in the kid realm no more, really. Right. Especially if your money ain't right, which theirs was, they was young. But, Escobar, this dude, tall brother, and I remember he had some bullshit, like this nigga had on some bullshit parachute pants and some fucking beige espadrilles, like cow neck sweater, like what the fuck? He had a scarf around his neck. Tall, linky ass brother, looked like a fucking Alvin Ailey dancer or something. But this was his girl, and they got on the bus. It was raining. They smelled like Newports, like kids that smoke and pregnant. They getting on the bus. Oh my God! Okay. Anyway, all the seats was taken. Oh, okay. Except the seats with Daddy Rich. So Escobar was like, "Yo, man, slide over and let my girl sit down." Daddy Rich said, "Shit, you better find a seat up there just like your funny looking ass." Oh. And everybody's like, "Yeah, of course, nigga. That's Daddy Rich, nigga. Yeah, of course. Look at you, nigga. Y'all as adults, we kids. Get the fuck out of here." He said, "Look, brother, I'm gonna ask you one more time, man. Just slide." He said, "Shit, nigga, I ain't sliding over." He says, okay, no problem." And they sat and rode to school all fucked up, hunched up, barely sitting on seats and shit. Pearl was hot. She was like, "This motherfucker." Now, mind you, Pearl, she had the fucking, what I call the onion. It's like all this shit just pulled up into a little tiny, like a balloon knot. Like a balloon knot. Like her hair looked like a balloon knot. That's how much.
Yeah. It's a balloon knot.
Yeah, she had a balloon knot. That's an onion, like the little,
right. You know. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, she was sitting there mad in the motherfucker, right? And Escobar was like, "Calm down, don't worry, babe, don't worry. You gonna feel good in a minute. You gonna feel." He was calm. I remember that as a kid. I was like, "Why is he so calm?" I didn't know about life yet. You understand? Right. I just thought Daddy Rich clowned the shit out their ass. Right. Man, we got to school. We got off that bus. Escobar said, "Nah, nigga, where you think you going?" Said, shit, nigga, don't get before he could say fucked up. This nigga Escobar held on to the seat. This nigga did some real Alvin Ailey shit. Some ballet looking shit. With that espadrille, that motherfucker kicked the shit out of Daddy Rich's head. That nigga's godfather flew off his hat. And when he came back, his hair was in the shape of a godfather. But it was no godfather. It's just, you know, it looked like he still had a godfather on, but the brim was gone. It was his hair. And his glasses, he had lokes in his glasses. And Daddy Rich had some dried up black ass eyes. This nigga looked like a raccoon. Yo. Man, I remember I said, Daddy Rich got kicked. The whole bus stopped. I turned around. Daddy Rich tried to get up. This nigga kicked him again with the double up like la la la. This nigga looked like a ballet, like slapping the shit out of Daddy Rich's head with his feet. Daddy Rich was trying to get off the bus and he was backing up. This nigga was doing some shit. Yeah, motherfucker. You a gangster. You could, wow, kicking him again.
Oh my
Knocked
God.
Daddy Rich on his ass. He couldn't get up. He was just getting kicked. He didn't throw no punches, nothing. He finally made it off the bus. That nigga Escobar backed up like this. Daddy Rich was like, now this is when it was the end. Daddy Rich was like this. That nigga was crying. And I said, Daddy Rich is crying. And my homie Ray Fee said, hell no. Somebody else said, oh, Daddy Rich is crying. And before we could even take in that he was crying, out of nowhere, a motherfucking light blue Jensen book bag, heavily packed, like solidly packed. That was Pearl's book bag. Hit that motherfucker, and by now he had his Godfather back on. So, bow, the Godfather flew off again, and that book bag took that nigga's head like I know his neck hurt more than even anything. It was his neck. The stretch it put on his shit.
Oh my God.
And when he came back up, it was tears and snot and slobber.
Oh my God.
And he went like this and then hit the ground, front face in the dirt. Daddy Rich got up. He had on a motherfucking green khaki suit with the green silk. He had on the back. He had a skull with the joint in his mouth. I remember that shit. All that shit was covered in dust and dirt. Side of his head was half dirty and half snotty and wet. And his hair was fucked up, and his motherfucking Godfather was dusty up, and man, they beat this shit out. Because after that nigga Escobar got to tap dancing on that nigga's head with them.
My God.
They whooped Daddy Rich's ass.
Facade blown.
And that day forward, appearance, I don't give a fuck how gangster a motherfucker looks. I don't care about a nigga coming in mad dogging, all of that. Hey, I'm trying to get where I'm going. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Right.
Smile, man.
Hey.
You ain't gotta let everybody, because to me, when you doing all of that, that's a sign you scary anyway.
Right.
You trying to ward off the trouble.
Right.
Man, come on, man. It's easy, homie. Easy. If you really got a plan to fuck some shit up, you're not the one that's gonna do it. Right. Because you done telegraphed everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't go for that shit. Don't go for that look. That's like motherfuckers with tats all over, tatted the front. You know how many niggas with tats I done seen get binged up, tats almost beat up off their ass?
Yeah.
By motherfuckers with no tats?
Mm-hmm. Not one tat.
Not one tat. I refuse to mark up my body, homie. Like, didn't you have more tattoos before the fight?
Did you?
You left with one teardrop.
Okay, you got a health tip?
Health tip. There was something I want. Jumping rope.
Oh, yeah.
That's the new thing I'm on now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. Do yourself a favor. Go online and look at some of these guys. Look at a few different ways for the basics. Even though I thought I knew how to jump rope I didn't. I went and watched some of these little exercise videos and, jumping rope basically like a boxer.
Right.
And I was way harder on myself than the way you actually have to do it to get the most benefit out of it.
Right.
So learn, there's about 7 steps you want to learn. A lot of shit that I have been in. I've done it, I did it today for the first time.
Okay.
I had, I've jumped rope and then stopped and jumped rope, but what I did today was like, man.
How long? Like, did you go in
I started
intervals?
Today.
Intervals.
I did a couple,
Okay.
Whap, whap. Okay, I know what I'm doing tomorrow. We'll get out here and jump some rope.
Right. So we got parkour and jumping rope.
Yeah, jumping rope. I'm not talking about the, hey, all of that shit. Not double dutch.
Yeah, but that's a skill too now.
Yeah, that is a skill, and I don't recommend you be a man and learn that skill. I'm not saying nothing with you, but just not a lot of shit you're gonna be able to.
Right.
And I'm also the double dutch champ. Oh really, motherfucker? Well, you know what? We need dandelion blowers. And you know what else? Hopscotch marker outers. You're the man for the job.
Do you have a weighted rope? Like, did you?
Yeah, they say the heavier. If you're a beginner, you want to go with the heavier rope.
Okay.
That's why I say go to them. Go to the pros. I'm not a jump rope pro.
So you went on YouTube?
I plan on getting high than a motherfucker and just jump till I'm like, till I'm Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna try to go till I'm like fucking Mayweather or something.
Right.
That jumping rope, that shit's always impressed me.
Yes.
I like those boxing motherfuckers that can jump. Yo, that's some fly shit. And jumping rope is healthy than a motherfucker.
It is. It
good
really
for
is.
your heart.
It's a great workout.
Man.
It's like,
yeah, I lost a gang of weight here recently. Because I've been doing my thing with dark chocolate. I've been eating right. I'm steadily coming down.
Right.
So now I'm about to rebuild.
Okay. Get that cardiac rebuild. All right. So
I
that's
got
gonna.
a few projects that are coming out. That
Yes. You gotta be ready. Stay frosty.
A lot of shit popping.
Right.
Album dropping. Got a motherfucking special dropping.
Yeah.
Shit, there's a lot of shit. Yeah.
All right. So thank you for joining us. Send us your sentences to the. We'll put it up again, and we're going to just keep sharing.
And also, we asked that hey, these people that send these in, remember these people. Their stories. Remember what they say. Remember collectively to remember each other in our prayers, man. Always think about that guy, that person. Just someone out there that just needs it, man. Because I know it's been many times in life that it's come out of nowhere.
Yes.
And I attribute that to somebody praying for me. And I'm thankful and pass that on. Pray, man.
Hey, you know what? And I think, too, the one thing that I commend you guys for bringing that up and putting this out there last week, because I think the biggest thing for me is you get to see other people going through. They're not being held up. They're not stopping.
They're going through.
They're going through, and that's the most important thing.
That's
and
real.
Back to the mean mugging and speaking to people, you don't know what anyone's going through.
Right.
So stopping and saying, "Hey, brother, what's happening? How how can I serve you? How can I? We're supposed to be here for mankind, one another, and it should start with us black men." Leading our families and shit.
Exactly. Because look, man, on a real man, come on, homie. If you look at any brother, you should be able to, off the bat, be able to say, I know this motherfucker's going through something. You know.
Yes.
Come on, man. I don't care how good, how sweet you think it is.
You can pick up on the senses.
Whatever level. You look at the dude, look at his ass up there in corporate. You think he this shit. And that motherfucker might be like, man, these motherfuckers trying to take my motherfucking house. They're trying to, whatever the fuck.
Right, pick one.
Just look at it. That's why I be trying. That's why I be getting so upset when I see a brother someplace and I'll be like, and the motherfucker do this.
Oh, that drives me crazy.
Motherfucker, you know you need this head nod.
You're not right. That drives me crazy.
When you give it to him, man, like, hey.
Yes.
Don't nobody else see you, homie.
Exactly, and that's all that is.
I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be the motherfucking criminal. Off the bat.
Yes.
I know what it's like to have shitty credit. Off the bat. I know what it's like to be stopped and harassed off the bat. I know what it's like to be questioned at your every decision off the bat.
Yep.
I know what it's like to be hated on just because of your appearance off the bat. I know what it's like to meet other black men and be a motherfucking enemy off the bat. That's why, I agree with that.
Yes.
And I do try. I be on that. And I be meeting some cool motherfuckers.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. I be meeting. I met the bus driver today. I take the bus. Not always, but today I took it. Hey, the bus driver was like a brother, big old fat nigga on the bus, like squeezed in the seat, like he just hated this seat. And he got on. He said, "You the comedian." I said, "You the bus driver." He said, He said, "That's what's up." I gave him a pound, and that was cool,
and
man.
that's wonderful.
And that's wonderful. That's all it is. We both, my day's better because of it. His day's better because
exactly.
of it. And I need that.
Yeah.
He needs that.
Right.
We need that.
Right.
Spread the love, homie. What'd you say, Ray? Share the meat. Share the meat when a lion. Anytime a lion share the meat, man.
Yeah.
And what I say the meat is that good feeling.
That good feeling.
Whatever good
Spread
feeling you get, share that shit.
Right.
Share it.
Exactly. Well, thank you, everybody. Like and
you.
subscribe and keep chatting with us, and we'll see you next week.
Amen.
What up? That was good. He's like, jump,
I think that's gonna
jump.
have parkour.
think so, man.
Yo, you're going to do some real parkour shit now that you get nimble.
Yeah, I took a little break off. I'm in what they call hiatus.
You're in a parkour hiatus.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the obstacles I want to tackle.
Okay.
Well,
New
a
heights.
little bit more climbing.
New heights.
New heights.
Yeah.
More climbing in it.
Yeah,
You know?
okay.
A couple steps here and there.
Here and there and here.
I played that parkour for some people, man. They fell out. Oh my god.
Man.
DMX's homeboy Jack.
Oh yeah, Jack. I remember them dude.
Talked to him this weekend and sent him a hardcore clip. He hit me like, yo.